Do you know your colours?
HART Sapphire Series 2022 coming to you live from Nissan Arena. It's round 9, and boy, do we have a game for you today. It's last year's grand finalists, QUT Netball. They're sitting in 5th place on the ladder, taking on the undefeated ACU Cougars in 1st place. My name's Dave Mills, joined, as normally, with Kel Harrison. Kel, welcome to the coverage for today.
Good day, Millsy.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great.
This shapes as a pretty good game.
Oh, wow, this is going to be a fantastic game. I can feel myself getting excited already.
We'll quickly look at the ladder, Kel. We've got Cougars, they've played 8, they've won 7, had a draw, and they are sitting on 30 competition points. Now, they're taking on QUT. They're in 5th place. A little bit misleading. They've got a game in hand.
Yes.
They lost their first 3, then won the next 4. They actually had an injury to their star shooter, Alicia Adams. Since she's been back, they've been undefeated, and they're sitting on 16 competition points. Equal with, after last night's massive win to the Rays, they're also on 16 competition points. So this match shapes as a pretty big one for QUT.
Yeah, they really need to come through with the win today. So, yeah, and I've got a feeling they might do it.
Oh, you've called it early. The QUT sheets are in. We've got this lineup. We start with Alicia Adams as shooter. Maddie Grant's the goal attack. Keisha Grant the wing attack. The captain and centre is Helena Veve. The wing defence, Chloe Littleland. Danielle Taylor's the goal defence. And the goalkeeper is Lily Gribble. That leaves a sub-bench of Hannah Lesage, Madison Davies and Isabel Shearer. Coached by Paula Stewart, who brought a magnificent caramel slice today. And the assistants, Ricky Dodd is the scholarship coach. The specialist coach is Caitlin Nivens. And the manager is Nora Misa. Well, let's look at the ACU Brisbane North Cougars, this amazing side, still undefeated. Charlie Bell will kick it off at shooter for them. Riley Burns the goal attack. Lisa Maimai the wing attack. Macy Gardner is at centre. Leah Woolno the wing defence. Ash Unai at GD. Remy Carmo is the goalkeeper. Leaving a bench of Larga Malagagoma, Monique Elliott and Maddie Cooley. Coached by the incredible Liz White, assisted ably by Amanda Vanderwall, and Shelley Perisek is the manager. Umpires for this big one, and it is a big one, Claire Kleinschmidt and Cara Wennebaum. They are on the court at the moment just warming up, so they'll be in charge of this one. Tell me who's going to win, Kel, and tell me why.
Tell me why. Well, QUT, as you said, they've started, a little bit slow having Adams, out. But, yeah, they've been very solid the last few games. So I'm going QUT by a slight margin of about 3.
QUT by 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Kel, that's a massive call. Undefeated, but, yeah, they have been impressive, QUT. On the hand, I think the matchup in the middle, 2 training partners from the Firebirds going head-to-head. Alita Veve and Macy Gardner. Oh, I can't split that, but I'm going to call the Cougars by, I reckon by a dozen, actually.
A dozen?
A dozen for the Cougies.
Okay.
I just want to take this opportunity. We're a minute away from starting, and I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and Jagera people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. Of course, Kelly, you can catch this game on Facebook and YouTube, so drop us a comment, tell us what you think, tell us who you think's going to win. Will the Cougars remain undefeated?
And how excited you are about the game? and say hello. And also, happy birthday to Dave Mills today.
I knew that. That took 3 minutes to come out, didn't it?
I'm calling it out early, so happy birthday, Millsy.
Thank you very much, Kel. I thought we were sworn to secrecy on that one.
No secrets.
So the ball girl comes across wearing a Broncos jersey. If you're into rugby league, you had a great win last night. You know where the ball girls are from today?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of ball crew that have come up from Ormo Pimpama Royals Netball Club and Shiloh Netball Club.
So the game gets underway, and a quick centre pass there to the Cougars. They get the first one through ring-a-ding-ding. It's Charlie Bell, and she scores the first goal for the Cougars. A little bit of good defence here from the Cougars, slowing down this Titans, all over the shop today, QUT side. They are, of course, in the orange and blue. They're going right to left of your screen, and if you don't know by now, that's Remy Carmo taking that magnificent intercept in the red and black of the Cougars.
That's going to be another great matchup today, I think, Carmo on Adams. You know, even though Adams has got the height advantage, just what we saw there, what Carmo did, is exactly how you should play it.
So push off there to Charlie Bell. That makes the turnover not get scored upon. So QUT have a chance to tie it up. We're in the first minute still of this, the first quarter. 3 big games today, Kel. This one being the first. And we've got 2 more beauties coming up later on. I'll give you the details as we go through the broadcast. Nice pass here, Maddie Grant. Oh, sleight of hand to Adams. Magnificent little pass. She gets it back now. Will she shoot? No. Working it in. Nice positioning and draws
a little bit of contact on Unai.
Contact on Ash Unai.
Yeah.
Of course, I believe Unai travelled with the Lightning last night. So didn't get a run, but actually travelled with them, which is huge.
Yeah.
So we're tied up at ones. And this very slick Cougars offense with the ball again now. There's a lot of great matchups out there. Littleland on My. If Littleland can, turn some ball over off My, that might slow the Cougars machine down. And at the moment, it's purring along. Charlie Bell gets her second and the second for the Cougars. Grant to Grant, no relation. Fired across. There's a Ferrari, just purring in the middle there. And Alicia Adams, she holds that ball in one hand. Yeah. Impresses me every time she does that.
That's what we said, cool hand Adams.
Cool hand Adams. I don't know what that means still, but anyway, we're moving on. So 2-2, and Cougars with the ball now. Into the pocket. Oh. That one just had a bit too much spice on it, Kel.
Yeah, it did, yeah. So we know the Cougars, they love, that play where they drive deep into the pocket, but that was well covered by QUT.
So ball coming down again through Verve. She fires down Grant, but Woolno was all over her. Contact call here. That's umpire Winterbom this side of the court. So you'll see a lot of her back today. Grant with it. Finds Verve. Nice drive to the top.
Oh, Carmo with a hand in.
Again, nice chase there by Grant. Adams, she can't pull it in though, unfortunately. So turnover to QUT gives the Cougars an opportunity to take the lead. They start in the 45s. Nowhere to go. There they find it this time. Woolno. Good defence here by QUT. Slowing the Cougars offence down nicely. There's Macy Gardner, nice drive into the far channel. My, working with Gardner again. They're a dynamic duo, these two.
Oh, great pass over to Burns.
Better than Batman and Robin, those two. A missed shot here. Burns misses her first. So both teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, trying to settle into the game.
2 apiece at the moment. Burns gets it back off the throw-in. Brilliant work by her. As we have a bird in the stadium sitting right in front of us. It's just come in. So some sort of bird is just
there you go. That's my present to you for your birthday.
Stop it. We've got to stop talking about that real quick. So, see if it'll eat any food, Pearl. Put some food out for it. Did you bring some birdseed?
No.
So back with QUT.
Great baseline drive there by Grant.
Maddie Grant, her first shot. Oh, no, she passes off wisely. That was brilliant work by her. Finds Adams, and QUT are tied up at 3s. We're 3 apiece, and we've played just after 3. Burns, great drive in the circle, just inside. Fires it across. Contact on Taylor. Just gives Bell a chance to wrestle the lead back in favour of the Cougars. She scores. And a beautiful shot by Charlie Bell. Gets the margin back to 1. Kel, it might be a close one, this one.
Yeah, I say, I'm just watching the attacking play from the centre pass, and they're very similar. Like they love to, both teams like to drive deep into that pocket, so, yeah.
So, when you say similar, they're both good, yeah?
Yes, both exceptionally good.
My, saved the ball there. It looked like it was going over a third. Veve gets a hand up there. Oh, backspace there by Burns. Nice play by her. And she puts the shot up and scores. Cougars now stretch it out to a 2-goal lead, biggest lead of the match. 5-3, and it's their centre. Cougars not clicking just yet, but they've still eked out a 2-goal lead at the moment. Good defence here, great pressure here by the QUT side.
That was a great change up on the hold by Bell.
I remember last time we saw these two play, it was a very low-scoring game. It finished up Cougars 46, QUT 31. And I had a little bit look at the footage, because that's what I do.
Yes.
And I saw that Lily Gribble.
All about netball.
Yeah, allegedly. Had a huge game on Charlie Bell.
Yes,
in fact, Bell had to go off for a period of time because there was a bit of an injury, and Lily Gribble was all over it, at different stages with her hang time and the way she can get up in the air.
That's right. She's great on a holding shooter. Does really, really well.
But Charlie Bell started brilliantly today. She's leading aside at the moment. It's 6-4 in favour of the Cougars. And, that match was back in round 2, 1st of May. And head-to-head, these teams have played 5 times, Kel, in only 1 year. Basically, QUT only came in last year. They met each other in the finals a couple of times. And, of course, 1 game this year. So that's the 5, and it's Cougars 5-0. So they've beaten them every time, but there's been some close games in there. So Grant with the ball at the moment. Fires it back.
Oh, that was a great drive.
Ooh, that just hung there. Interested Carmo, didn't it?
Yes.
But Adams, too tall in the air, rips that one in and gives the margin back to 2. Cougars 7-5. Great patience here from Mai and Gardner. Now they find Burns in the pocket, fires it across. Oh, she stopped on a drive, but it did enough to open it up still. If you're watching at home, Burns came through there. She stopped at the top and then went back. That drew a defender. It's not the most usual thing you see for a goal attack.
That's right.
But it worked brilliantly there, didn't it?
The front,
So a little bit of variation goal attack play there by Burns. Is it too early for the Burns is on fire comments? Or?
A little bit.
A little bit too
early.
Right,
a little bit early just yet.
So back
She's still finding her rhythm. Yep.
You could have said she was just simmering at this stage.
You
missed an opportunity there. But Adams doesn't miss that opportunity. Gets it back to 2. 8
a
to
little
6.
bit slow.
It's Sunday morning, or Sunday afternoon rather.
Yeah.
And it's been bitterly cold in Brisbane the last few days.
Baby.
So we've had the rain for about
the winter woolies
7 or 8 years, and then now we've got a bit cold. So Charlie Bell with the ball, backspace, does well, rips it in, scores 9-6 Cougars halfway through the first quarter. And they're there. If you want to come down to Nissan Arena, you can by all means. We've got another game starting at 2. Get onto the HART Sapphire Series.com.au website and get your tickets. We are a ticketed venue here, of course, so make sure you pre-purchase your tickets. And you can enjoy tonight. This afternoon's game at 2 o'clock, Tigers-Titans.
Oh.
That should be a good one as well. So turnover here comes away of Cougars.
Bit of an uncharacteristic miss by Adams from close.
So Mai just fires it to Gardner, driving the top of the circle. In turn finds Bell, who scores. And the margin out to 4. Cougars, their centre now. They're going to have a good first quarter. They've scored 10 goals in the first 8 minutes. And we've got a contact call here on Gribble. Could have gone either way. But Charlie Bell, ring-a-ding-ding, gets another one. It's 11-6.
She's shooting extremely well in this first quarter, as usual.
I think Charlie's had a great season without being, probably enjoying, I think at the Jets last year, she carried a lot of load. Here it seems a little bit more shared, and she's really enjoying a netball, I think, and of course training with the Firebirds makes you better as well, so there's a lot of positives to her. I think she's had a great season. Of the 4 I've been here, I think this has been her best season.
Very composed as well, there's no...
As we talk, she gets, a lot of body contact each week. Like even there's a lot of contact there at Gribble on Bell. And she's just absorbing it all.
Takes it in her stride,
So playing really well this season. Oh, missed shot there. I'm sorry, Charlie. I should have mentioned you're playing well.
We're so sorry.
Terrible thing for me to say. She misses one she normally swallows. And this time it's Burns from range. She misses as well. Comes off. Taylor just got a fingernail on it.
Yes. Well, she has to contest those balls, but that's the downside of it, is that you get a hand to it, and ball went out. So another one by Charlie Bell.
So 12-7. They're looking to get us underway. Finds Grant, who in turn draws a contract from Gardner. This should leave someone free in the offensive third. They find the Ferrari. Adams, will she step in and shoot? She does. Carmo has interest, but can't get it. just got a timing a little bit wrong on the jump.
Yeah.
And we're back to 12-8.
Oh, Gribble.
Oh, that's a Gribble hang time we talk about every week. But on this occasion, she must have just clipped the hand on the way through, I think.
Just high five.
How you going, Charlie? High five. Oh, Charlie Bell does brilliantly. Chase the missed shot. Keeps it in. Burns needs to finish and does. So Cougars, they reach 13.
Still keeping that five-goal lead. Oh, took her eyes off it just for a moment.
We actually saw that. Like we could see, she was thinking about what she was going to do next. Unlucky, just fell out of court. Unai from Garner straight across. Normally she cuts an angle, but when she puts the afterburners on, no one can keep up with her. And eventually she throws that one straight into the assistant coach's hands.
I think we're about to see Isabel Shearer come on court.
So who would she come on for,
I think she's coming on for Danielle Taylor.
Taylor, she doesn't look injured. Oh, she actually, now that I notice it, she's limping a little bit there. But she looked okay as she ran off. So Isabel Shearer's coming on. You reckon that's a height factor?
Maybe,
like try and put the two tallest in there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, to get some rebounds.
Adams scores the goal. Back to 4. It's 13-9, Kel. Of course, these two teams met in the grand final last year, and it was a great atmosphere here. You'll notice that the QUT side wears orange, so all their supporters turned up in high-vis orange vests.
That's right, huge. And I think there was some, there were like some beanie mask things that, I don't know what you call them.
Great atmosphere.
Yeah, orange.
Oh, unfortunately, couldn't connect with Shearer coming through there. Shearer, extremely tall. She's probably slightly taller than Gribble, I'd say.
Yeah.
And the ball is back with Cougars. They score 14-9.
A little bit of a missed opportunity. You don't get... Oh, she was passing.
Confusion.
Yeah.
She threw it.
She was passing to Litherland. And
Litherland was coming off for the rolling subs. That's why I don't like rolling subs, Kel.
Is that the reason?
That's the reason. That very reason, right there.
The reason.
That's it. So, unfortunately, it costs them a turnover. Danielle Taylor's come on, taken Litherland off. Taylor to wing defence.
Oh, they get another opportunity.
I think it was a contact on Bell.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was saying before. You know, you don't get many opportunities against that Cougars give you. So when you do get them, you need to make sure you convert.
So, Vava clashes with her Firebird training partner teammate. Still gets a pass away, and it's up to Adams, who scores. Back to 4, Kel. We've been stuck on 4 for a while.
It's the 4. It's the magic 4.
4 is definitely the new, whatever, the new 7.
Four's the new black.
So back with Maimai. She finds Burns.
Oh, there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on there with Bell. And
even though Shearer is in the face, it still falls away with the Cougars. So Burns will have another go. She makes no mistake on this one. 15-10, margin 5-2 to play, Kel. What a great first quarter for the Cougs so far.
I think Burns is just taking a little while to settle in with her shot. She's missed a few, but once she gets there, she'll be on. Oh, I thought that may have come out from out of court then, but
well, we always say the ball knows, Kel.
Or the umpire knows best.
And it turns over here. It's with the QUT. Oh, Burns has a crack at that. Couldn't get it in. Shearer with it now. Fires it down. Grant in her favourite pocket. She loves the left-hand pocket.
She does.
Unai, she's had a good season so far as well, coming back from a knee injury. I guess the big question is, will she be picked up by the Lightning? She was in the side, had the knee problem, like actually during pre-season training.
Well, that's got to be a positive, you know. So, coming back from a knee and then you're called up to Lightning, so...
Yep, so everything going well for her. Robin George, come on, Cougars. Yes, I agree with you, Robin. They are looking good today. It's 15-11. Into the pocket there, Burns again.
Oh, Veve, well kept in.
The Ferrari, impressive yet again.
Draws the obstruction from Woolno.
I don't think there's a player in the league that glides across the court as light-footed and as slickly as Halida Veve.
Or as quickly. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at her on the left side and then all of a sudden she's over on the right. Where did she come from?
I love her at wing defence. I think she's one of the best defenders wing defenders in the world. So I love watching her at wing defence. She's a pretty good centre too, by the way. So.
Well, she brings, obviously having that defensive game, you know, she brings that element to the centre position.
So the turnover over created by Veve gets it back to 3. This is the closest they've been probably for about 7 minutes. And QUT, if they can score here in the shadows of quarter time, Unfortunately gets turned over. It went through about 3 QT players. Falls away Cougars. Now, they'll be looking for 2 quick ones here because they're centre next. My and Veve, smart play by Veve. She slows it down.
Slowing it down, yeah.
They'll probably just take the one here. Look for Burns or Bell. They find Burns. 8 seconds to go. She in turns finds Bell. That was nice play by Cougars. And Charlie Bell gets another goal. That'll be all they wrote for this quarter. So just when QUT got it back to 3, it's a quarter-time margin of 4, 16-12. A pretty entertaining first quarter.
Back to the elusive 4. Yeah, well, not the elusive 4, the actual 4. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic first quarter, and I'm loving all the matchups and the hard physical play that's going on. I think there's just only been a slight few, you know, like a couple of shots missed by QUT and a couple of passes that have just cost them those goals.
So QUT, remember last time it was a much low-scoring game. It was 46-31 in the end, and Cougars ran away with that towards the last quarter.
Yeah.
So I think from memory, three-quarter time was 38-31 or something like that. No, it was 28-31. Sorry. So the last quarter blew out last time for the Cougars. So if QUT can hang tough, you never know, the result might go in their favour.
And what round was that? That was round 2, you said, I think?
2, yeah. So Adams was out for the second game. Yeah, there was no Adams in that one. So. Anyway, HART Sapphire Series is our Facebook monogram, but make sure you get on that. You need to join that. You've got to go to the Gem of the Week, and you can see which games are on what platform, because we do chop and change a little bit, and that's got the draw there. The semi-final stuff will be up soon, and it's where you get your the links to all the player profiles and things like that. If you want to join, just look at some pretty cool photographs, get on our Instagram page, Sapphire Series Netball, and for all the news, views, interviews, tickets, stats, pretty much anything you want to know about the league, sapphireseries.com.au. And for the dulcet tones of Kel and myself, you can listen to these games back on YouTube on the Sapphire Series.
Listen to our flow.
It's a great flow, isn't it, Kel? It's Logie award-winning TV, I reckon.
Yes, that's right.
Every year I get shocked I get nominated for the gold Logie, but anyway, I'm over that. Let's talk about some stats coming into this one, Kel.
Yes.
So we talk about the Cougars being one of the best sides in the league. They come into this one 496 goals for and 355 against for a percentage of 140. QUT, like I say, game in hand, they've only played 7 as opposed to the Cougars 8. Yes. They come in at 342 goals and 301 against. So they've got a better defensive record, the QUT side. And in fact, they've got the best defensive record in the league. But they're a little bit down on production. And that's because Adams was out for the first 3 rounds. Yeah. So... Well, she was out for 2 and then came back in the third, but was on restricted minutes. So now that she's back, you'll find that number will keep going up very consistently towards the end of the season. So 2 of the better sides here. Of course, they did play the grand final last year. Let's look at penalties. The Cougars, they've turned the ball over 264 times, but they've created 330 turnovers themselves. They've been penalised 354 times. Look at that, we just got the stats flowing, Kel.
Yes.
And of course,
Keep
QUT,
it coming.
QUT, they've only turned the ball over 199 times, so they're more secure with the ball.
Yep.
And their gains are 219, infringed only 278 times.
So a little bit cleaner on the defensive end, yeah?
Well, QUT have the best, they're the number 1 side for least infringements.
Yes.
I guess that is how you say it, the least infringed
the
side.
Least penalised side.
There you go, least penalised side. And QUT, that's why they win so many games. They're just a clean side.
We've got a few fans watching online, so hello to you.
So let's talk about changes. Looks like there's been some changes for QUT. That one there in particular, Hannah Sage is on. And she is...
Yes, and if she's on her goals, watch out.
Yeah, that girl can light up a court. Better than a floodlight arena when she gets going. She wants the ball now. She looks very keen today and does well. That forces
Carno just lost her footing.
Yeah. And put that down. I reckon Lesage did well there. She took you and I with her.
Yeah, so that's 1 back for QUT now.
So they get the margin back to 3. Long pass. Oh, footwork. Unlucky.
Oh.
That one hurts.
Yes.
They were just on a bit of a roll. So Karma will get an opportunity to get the margin back to 4. No other changes to QUT? No. Let's look at the Cougars. They don't make a lot of changes at the best of times. And they haven't again here.
Gribble. You don't get many of those from Charlie Bell, so did well to get her hand on that one.
So Charlie Bell under immense pressure here. She's getting double teamed regularly.
Yes.
And she's doing a good job. Oh, my drops her.
Yeah, got the replay.
That was an easy call.
Yeah.
If you're new to the game, if you've got possession of the ball, you drop it and pick it back up. That's called a replay. Sometimes you might see the players reaching out and bring it back into themselves on a bounce or something like that. It all depends on control. That's my understanding. That's what the umpires tell me.
Yes.
If there's an umpire watching and wants to correct me, go nuts.
Yes, please, because I struggle with that rule a lot, like the interpretation of it. So
our first viewers from Rocky joining us today.
Yeah.
Angela Horn, of course, welcome to the coverage. So QUT, they're fighting hard, but Cougars still lead it by 4. Burns trying to make it 5, can't, but Charlie Bell gets up high. What a great battle. And does enough to get it to Burns, who gets it second time round.
We have Judith Burns joining us again for this game, watching from Wanaka.
Now, I know Judith Burns. Well, I don't know her, but I ran into the Burns family outside, and that's Grandma Burns.
Grandma.
That's, let me fill you in.
Yes.
That's Riley's mother's husband's mother.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Wow.
And, of course,
yes.
Riley's mum is Cheryl Burns, who played, is a silver firm.
Wow.
Played for New Zealand back in the day and was coach of the Bull Sharks for the last couple of years.
A lot of netball royalty in that family.
Indeed. Bit of quality there.
Yeah.
So, back it goes, and it's with Adams.
Nice little pop-over pass.
Oh, we got a contact call on
Lesage.
Just a little bit eager to get in the rebound position.
Yes.
And that turnover gives it back to Cougars. You don't want to give the Cougars too much ball. Nice play there, Unai in the back 3. They worked it through nicely. And look at Gardner down the wing. The far right side of the court gets herself in great position. And Charlie Bell again, contact.
Oh.
Shearer
coughed one, I think, in the face there.
It was an accidental shoulder in the face, I feel.
Yes.
Even the accidental ones hurt. And Cougars now lead it by 6. Biggest lead of the game to them, Kel.
Yeah, QUT have had their opportunities. They're just, a couple of unforced errors coming into it.
So it was, of course, 16 to 12.
And Riley's auntie, Robin George.
Well, there you go. The whole family watching from NZ into the backspace. They'll be excited to see this go in. Boom shakalaka. That's one for the Burns family.
Yeah, and so she's finally found her groove, guys. So
it's 4-1 this quarter since quarter time, and soon to be another turnover here. Grant couldn't pull that one in, so Karma will get the ball in the defensive goal third. Unai, Walno on the same side there. We talk a lot about Karma and Unai.
Yes.
Don't ever forget the effort of Leah Woolno. She does a lot of work for these guys.
Yeah, that's right. Just in that, it's the wing defence position where you don't get a lot of...
you don't get the credit. But
you don't get a lot of credit, but you do a lot of work. And, taken out of the air by Shearer.
That was
best amazing.
Play of the season.
Yes.
She got up high, ripped it in. While that's been happening, we've had a change at wing attack for QUT. Keisha Grant's gone to the bench, and Chloe Littland started at wing defence. Now she's back on at wing attack. So there's a Mizuno momentum changer there.
Well, give that goal to Isabel Shearer.
That was danger signs for QUT. Shearer gets the ball back. And we're back to a 7-point match. Nice pass there by Lesage. Had nice weight on that. Came from up high, Kel. I love that.
Yes.
And dropped into the backspace beautifully. 21-16 now. 10 to play in the second quarter. Is this the QUT run, Kel?
Maybe.
Very committal there, Kel. Very committal.
You are. There's still 6 to margin, but yeah, if they can keep it here.
Burns, sneaky little pass into Charlie Bell, and she scores.
Great team play.
So it's a 7-3 run since quarter time in favour of the Cougars at the moment. Could have been a little worse if it wasn't for the great intercept by Shearer. So Littleton with it. Works with Hannah Lesage down to the pocket. And Veve, that silky pass, finds Adams, who makes no mistake.
That was an easy pass there. Yeah, Camo sort of come out floating, looking for an intercept, but yeah.
Speaking of great intercepts, there's another one. The Tongan captain, Kalita Veve, ripped that one out of the air, and then just throws it into the chute as well. Just to put a bit of cherry on top.
Just easy.
Adams misses. Camo can't get the rebound. Back foot here. And obstruction as well. Thought she was going to step, but didn't. I think it's on, Kel. The QUT comeback's coming. It's back to 5. This will be for 3 straight for them. Littleton wants it. Nice change. Oh, Littleton couldn't pull it in. I was about to say the changes worked really well for QUT.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to go home, Kel.
Just a little bit of heat on the pass, though. A little bit of heat.
Spice.
Yeah.
So back it goes. Karma with it now. She could throw a blanket over the Cougar side at the moment. They're forced to this sideline nearest the camera. Unai stepping in on double team. That's brave. Macy Gardner. And we've got could be a footwork call, is it? No, Mai's out of play. It must be a contact call. Mai will be hunting to get this back. Into the pocket, Lesage. Wanted to go for the quick pass.
Oh, Adams was there, free and clear.
Nice play. It's unusual play, but it's working for them. Oh, Gardner.
Oh, almost got that, and then got the contact.
Clean ball, and then got pushed into the circle, it appears, and great work by her. Macy Gardner, just what the Cougars needed. QUT were on a real Mizuno momentum swing. Into the pocket, Gardner. Burns. Oh, nice play. Gets herself in nice and close here.
Oh, but yeah, obstruction first.
Shearer using her height. Burns, settles, takes a shot and scores. It's the Mizuno momentum back with the Cougars.
So you see so many different styles, and I love how Burns shoots. She sort of shoots, her feet aren't, you know, like aligned, but after the shot she does a little jump, you know, it's like a little jump shot.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah.
She missed a few early in the first quarter, but yeah, you know, I think that's just the nature of the team. Like, she misses a few, Charlie Beals rebounds, that gets a groove in, and she has 3 pretty good quarters. Shearer, that's the second time, but she's been caught for obstruction both times, needs to adjust the distance.
That's right.
Because she's got a fair height advantage over Burns.
And very long limbs, so. Oh,
Charlie Bell. Oh, possession call away of Shearer. I thought Burns had it first.
Oh, no, I think it's out of court first.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Great. You should umpire, Kel. That explains
no, thanks. I wouldn't be able to handle the stress of umpiring.
So Gribble and Bell are going at it at the moment. Two of the greats of this competition.
Heated contest going on
Body
there.
on body at the moment. Lesage with it. Finds Veve, who in turn finds Adams. So this to get it back to 5. And she does. We got 6:13 to play.
Yes, and again, QUT centre.
A couple of times here we thought the Cougars were going to pull away. QUT hanging tough. And Little and under the pressure from Gardner.
Yeah, doing really well though.
She's back on court now. Sage, I don't think she's had a shot yet, has she? Well, if she hasn't, she's shooting well.
Well, that's it. Yeah, hits it.
Nice start for her. Mai with it. Gardner. That is brilliant feeding. Most of the great feeds we say come from either Mai or Gardner, but the Burns on that occasion, that was sublime.
Yeah.
Not a big target, found it easily.
And a great hold and move there by Bell, so.
A hold and move, is that different to the pop and stop?
And move, yeah.
She's got a million of these, Kel.
The pop and stop is when you're on the go.
Oh dear, oh dear. Isn't that a nursery? Oh no, it's puff and stuff, isn't it? I don't know.
Puff and stuff.
I remember reading that when I was a kid.
Oh gosh. HR puff and stuff.
That's it, HR puff and stuff. I knew there was something in the back of my very old brain. So, brilliant take by Adam. She turns and scores.
Bring it back again to 4.
We love 4. And it's the new black, 24-20. Oh, that will take some getting. Gardner made of that look so easy. And Veve helps the ball back to Burns, who finds Bell with the contact. Shearer's done a good job since she's come on.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, you don't see it often, but I'm actually loving Danny Taylor in wing defence.
Danny Taylor?
Yeah,
I think
she's...
I think we'd love Danny Taylor at any position.
Yeah,
we're both
that's
Danny
it.
Taylor
I mean,
fans.
she gives an absolute 110%, that girl, so...
Veve with it. Interesting to see Keisha Grant off. She's usually a full game player.
Yeah.
But Littleland doing brilliantly. They're clawing their way back here, QUT. It's back to 4. We've got 4 to play till half time. And this game is going to have a great second half to it. So stay tuned. Don't touch that dial, as they say. Got us in trouble last week, didn't it?
No, not in trouble. Just some friendly banter.
If you haven't heard, we were on the morning show with Ray Hudley through the week.
The Sydney 2GB.
Who thinks we may have stolen some of his lines.
Yeah, 2GB. If you want to listen it back, go to the podcast on June 8th podcast.
And it's also through 4BC2, Kel. It does broadcast in the Brizzy. And actually most of the East Coast. So we got a lot of big rap there.
Yes.
So Back it goes with...
a little bit of excitement for our week.
Oh, no. What a week. Speaking of excitement, June 8th this week was Macy Gardner's 22nd birthday.
Oh, wow.
So timeout called. It's the Cougars that are calling it. They get it back out to 6, 27-21. And they just every time the QUT side get it back to 4.
The Cougars can't break away and the QUT are hanging on, so...
Yes, it's they just can't put them to bed either way. So, but I think the move of Litherland to wing attack seems to work pretty well for QUT.
Yeah, she's adding a little bit of difference in there, and I think she's sort of playing more through the middle. So, yeah, I think that's working at the moment.
It's 11-9 quarter at the moment in favour of the Cougars. So, like, they look like earlier that stage they came out and they scored 4-1 straight away.
Yeah,
here we go. The
it's
Cougars do
be a
what Cougars
runaway.
do. But the QUT side have answered everything. So, just having a little chat here, Liz. She seems to be talking to the defensive end. Amanda Vanderwall, the co-coach, assistant coach, equal coach, whatever you want to call her.
Yes, that's right.
She is, of course, talking to the offensive end.
Else. Yeah. Yes.
So what's coming up today, Kel? We've got 2 more games. The next game, of course, is on a KO. You'll have to flick over to the KO platform, and that is from 2 p.m. We'll be on air at 5 minutes to 2. That's Tigers, desperate Tigers. They need the win, taking on the Titans, who's sitting pretty on second place. But they're on equal points to the USQ Jets, so it's only a percentage there.
Yep.
Thunder are only half a game behind, and QUT are just 1 game behind. And Mendy Rays are 1 game behind.
Yeah, we could see quite a bit of ladder change after today.
And of course, the big one tonight at 6 from USC Stadium. We're heading north. We're going to the coast for the USC Thunder taking on the USQ Jets. And again, another desperate game for both sides. Sometimes in this competition, the top 4 sort themselves out by about round 9. But there's 6 teams. From 2nd to 6th is just 1 game separating 6 teams. So that's pretty exciting. And Tigers, if they have a win today, they're in the hunt as well. So Charlie Bell comes out of the timeout, gets another goal, gets it back to 7. That is the biggest lead of the game so far. The 2nd time they've been here.
Oh, Carmo.
Carmo did a nice deflection there, passed it into umpire Winterbomb, who said, I can't play, unfortunately. Let her play, I say. Goal there to Adams. We're back to 6. This is a big 3 minutes for both teams. If Cougars pull away here, you'd say they're probably well on the way to victory. And if QUT can hang tough and get a goal back or 2.
Oh, well kept in by Charlie Bell.
Oh, nice play there. See what Momo did there? She just called Burns further back.
That's it, great communication.
And Burns, who's starting to smoke, gets it back to a 7-point game. The ball is with Lesage, fires it in. Oh, nice pass there. Which foot? Ooh. I thought that might have been a footwork call there. Carmo inexplicably hits the ball out of her hands. You don't want to give Adams too many second chance shots.
No, that's right.
She invariably steps in.
That's right.
Gardner.
Very strong.
Looked like she wasn't in the circle, but gets away with it. Wants the ball in the pocket, gets it now. And we've got an obstruction call here on Gribble this time. The Gribble-Bell battle is quite an interesting stage. They're both bodying up hard. Umpire letting a lot of stuff go. 30-23, 7 the diff. Litherland with it. Oh, Macy Gardner. Read that one like a John Grisham novel and just picked it out of the air. Put the afterburners on.
John Grisham, the client.
Runaway Jury's his best.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Was that one made into a movie? I know the client was, and A Time to Kill. And
in the book, it's about guns and gun lobbyists and all that, and then they changed it to smoking for the movie. Completely changed it. So, back with the Cougars now. We digress, of course.
Talking about nothing.
Oh, Veve gets one back. As good as Gardner's one, Veve was just as good.
That's that centre matchup.
These 2 great centres going head to head. You can see why they're training partners for the Firebirds. Veve says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Oh, contact there.
Late.
That was a bit late.
Oh.
Gardner just put the hand out.
Just getting a warning. Yeah, just getting a little chat.
Little chat. Little how you going?
No, not a caution just yet.
Oh, that was brilliant. It opened up. Like an old envelope. It just opened up nicely, straight
Both
through.
you and I, Carmo, laughing it off. I think they...
like 2 10 pins.
Yeah.
A 7-10 split. Back it goes now. The ball's with Shearer. She fires it down. They're having a bit of a run here. It's back to 7.
A little bit late with the pass, the hesitation.
First time's best time, Kel.
Yes.
Let the ball go as soon as you see it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing to coach, I reckon.
Yeah, it's just the trust.
Trust
in each other.
So Veve, this battle between Veve and Gardner is heating up. It's great.
And that's where we saw that front drive, you know, coming from Lesage in the goal attack to open it up for Adams.
So it's back to 6, 31 to 25. There's 7 seconds left. They go long. And
what a
Charlie
pass.
Bell, the great hold on Gribble and the pass as well, gets it
Keep
to
it at 7.
So 32 to 25, Kel. That's a 16 to 13 quarter in favour of the Cougars. And it's been a pretty even game, but the Cougars just doing a little bit here and there to get their lead a little bit
chipping
extended.
away at it, you know. So, yeah, again, you know, you don't want the Cougars to have too much, you know, like leeway. But, yeah, I think QUT will be in there for the fight in the third.
So game 1 of our 3-game coverage today sees the Cougars and QUT. It's a grand final rematch from 2022. Cougars lead it by 7. Second half action coming up straight after this.
Growing up in North Queensland, I didn't really know what I wanted to become. I just knew it involved empowering my people.
Hi, I'm Kat Durante and I'm studying a Law and Business double degree here at QUT.
I chose QUT for the real-world learning and global experiences. QUT helped me prepare for a paid internship while I'm still studying.
Life is busy, but it's good.
My heart is set on becoming a human rights lawyer, and QUT is helping me get there.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in the game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
When I was first thinking about joining netball, I was a bit hesitant. I just didn't want to be embarrassed out there. I quickly realised there is a position for everybody. I'm a proud Bulky and Kid woman of Far North Queensland. I draw my strength from my ancestors and the spirit of the land. Being a part of the Diamond Spirit program gives me a place to represent my culture and thrive, both on and off the court. It provides a safe place where I can feel proud of who I am. You learn from those who have gone before you. You be the change you want to see. We play for each other. We play together, united.
Welcome back to the HART Sapphire Series for 2022, coming to you live today from Nissan Arena. It's round 9, game 2, and we've got the grand final rematch from 2021, the QUT Netball and the ACU Cougars. At the moment, Cougars doing it, well, I wouldn't say comfortably, it's a battle, but they lead it by 7, 32 to 25. My name's Dave Mills, joining commentary, as always, by Kel Harrison. Kel, the Cougars, we thought they were going to pull away with it, but QUT just hanging tough at the moment.
Yeah, I think QUT is staying right in there. The Cougars are just chipping away little by little, but I think if QUT can come out and have a strong third quarter, we're going to have a great match on our hands.
HART Sports, our principal sponsor and naming rights partner. They have been with us since the inception of this competition, and we thank them for their continued support, and we hope it comes for many, many more years to come. HART Sports have been supplying sporting equipment throughout Queensland for the last 30 years, not just in netball, but in any sport that you want. They do these amazing kits. If you're a budding coach or you just want some equipment to practice at home, go to HART Sports. For all the deals, go to heartsports.com.au, and thank them again for being part of this great competition. Kel, what do you say if you're the QUT coach? She's been here before. They played them 5 times, and at the moment the Cougars lead at 5-0.
Yeah.
So what's the little trigger you get that gets the difference this time, gets the win for the QUT
I
side?
don't know. I think you know, as you said, we don't see Keisha Grant going to the bench very often. I think Chloe Litherland brought a little bit of a spark in there, but I can see now she's going to be coming back into wing defence. So coming back to, it looks like our original lineup.
So Taylor to GD.
Yeah.
Gribble stay keeper.
Yep, I would say so. Yeah, she's doing you know, an all right job, I think, on Charlie Bell. Yeah, really pressuring, and it's a bit of a physical contest going on in there at the moment.
I'm not sure what pitch you have on the screen, but if you look to your left of you at the QUT bench, you'll see Alicia Adams has just had her right calf heavily strapped. In fact, it doesn't look like she might not be starting this quarter. She's going back to the physio's bench now. She's in the far left corner, and she looks like she might have sustained some injury. That left calf is now heavily strapped, which means we'll be going with a Hannah Lesage and Maddie Grant combo. Just looking across there, they're both wearing the goal attack bib, so that could be a bit awkward. So
maybe she's just getting some
additional strapping, perhaps.
Yeah.
So, of course, don't forget, we promote it pretty hard. You need to jump on our socials. If you want to see some of the games on the Facebook page, go to HART Sapphire Series. That's our handle, so to speak. Adams is still on the physio's bench, and we have 2 goal attacks coming on the court by the looks of it.
Yeah, they might want to work that out pretty quickly.
Nope, we don't have any shooter on at the moment.
No.
Oh, here comes Adams.
Here she comes, she's coming.
Superwoman. She runs on the court.
Good warm-up.
Yeah, indeed. But that right calf, that's a lot of strapping. So I hope that's not a long-term injury. But we have seen a change at goal attack. Grant's back on. And unfortunately, Keisha Grant on that occasion can't connect with Maddie Grant on the pass.
Yeah, and it's just those little unforced errors. You only need a couple, and the Cougars are very good as we turn it back over. But, you know, Cougars are very good at converting those gains. So.
Oh, we turned it back over. You've jumped ship, Kel.
Oh.
You've left McGregor.
No,
you've left McGregor. You're moving to the Cougars.
I say we all the time as a collective. I don't even realise I do it.
Yeah, nice work.
Congratulations on your bias.
Congratulations on your appointment. You and Liz White, you're going to run this side from now on.
Oh, gosh.
The ball goes in. Adams gets the goal. So
Liz, call me.
0-4-3. So QUT get it back to 6, 32-26.
Is that your number you're getting?
I'm starting to. First 3 digits of my number, 0-4-3. I'm stopping there. So Maimai hits the top of the circle, finds Charlie Bell. And she's had some oranges and misses this one. And
Taylor.
It falls away of Taylor. The unsung hero in the defensive end for the QUT side. Nowhere to go. It's a hell ball. Unfortunately, Gribble got herself on the outside of Charlie Bell. Bell had it covered, and there was no drive coming through the middle of the court. And it causes the turnover. So Maimai with it goes to the pocket. That's usually where Grant likes to go.
Oh, Veve, straight into Veve's hands.
Like a thief in the night. Veve pickpocketed that one. Call the cops, Kel.
Yep.
Veve brilliantly, and then she just glides down the far right side of the court. So it's been a turnover fest as we come onto the 3rd quarter. And Adams, that might have hurt that right calf. She does well. Gets the goal, and just like that, we're back to a 5-point game. The first 2 goals of the second half belong to QUT. Woolner,
just got her hand to that, which set that up for United for the pickup.
So the back 2 of the the Cougar side force a turnover, and this time Charlie Bell caught for the contact. This battle between Bell and Gribble, and Charlie Bell saying she's got her arms wrapped around me, so I'm just pulling out of it, she said. And the Veve Gardner battle, 2 of the best battles you'll ever see, and you're throwing Carmo and of course Alicia Adams.
Yeah.
There's battles everywhere.
Oh, look, all down the court.
So Veve looking for 3 straight. The Mizuno momentum is with them. Nowhere to go. They have to go to the pocket. Grant loves the pocket.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Carmo picked that one off. Could have gone to either Carmo or Unai. And the 3 streak comes to an end for the time being. Cougars with it. Oh, Litherland. She got the first 2 hands to the first one, but Maimai got the second. Now we've got an obstruction call here. Charlie Bell. She won't take that. This time Taylor's pushing back on Bell. Burns. Eyes for the hoop, but just dished it off nicely.
Dished it off, yes. Fooling everybody.
That'll make the fans back home in New Zealand happy. So QUT's run paused again. This time Maimai has to go back to Walno. They're using that left side of the court. Now they swing it over here. And Burns, she's, can I say on fire now?
You can say it.
She's on fire now.
Because she certainly is.
34 to 27. As soon as I said Burns, you looked at me.
I'd like to, we apologise to the Burns family.
It's with Grant, Keisha that is, has the ball, finds her partner in crime in Veve.
Nice little lead and drop by Maddie Grant. Oh, what a pickup.
Okay, so the lead and drop's different to the drop and go. The pop and drop.
The stop and pop.
The stop and pop. Should write children's stories. He'd be great. Dr. Seuss type writer. So 34-28.
Need an interpreter for what I'm trying to get across.
11 to go in the third quarter.
Although if you've been coached by me, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Well, Charlie Bell's been coached by someone because that was brilliant.
Yes.
And she now gets it back to a 7-point game. And that was the halftime margin. And back we go with the QUT side. They're in the orange and blue, right to left of your screen at the moment.
Adams is definitely favouring that strapped leg.
She is indeed.
Yeah. Just wondering whether it's, you know, a little bit of a strain. I wouldn't think it was a pop. If it was a pop, then you wouldn't expect it to be back on the court.
You've got to stop telling people it's my birthday. My social media is going off.
Lots of notifications.
From people I don't even know.
Yes. Bring it on, everybody.
I have an open profile. So back it goes with Grant. Into the pocket, Veve. Brilliant play. The give and go with Veve.
At least it's well wishes today.
True. Some of you guys can be so nasty. 10 the margin, it's back to 10 to go in the third, and it's back to 5, 35-30. And Maddie Grant this time working hard. This is a chance to get to 4. Adams didn't want to shoot on that occasion. Now it goes to Grant. She'll work it in. Nice play by Grant. And she gets herself nicely positioned here for a shot. And makes no mistake.
There we go, we're back to 4.
It was 7 a minute and a half ago.
Yes.
3 straight down to QUT. The Mizuno momentum is with them. Into the pot, Gardner.
Taylor.
No one else could probably get that one.
Yes, Gardner, what a...
So double team here on Bell. Burns will have to get in there. Does now and does it well. That opens it up for Bell. It's a simple game sometimes, Netball, isn't it? Like, obviously double team. Burns just got herself in there. And
yeah, that's it.
Made all the difference.
Well, they make it look easy.
Very true.
It's a lot of hard work, but yeah, great
make.
teams like these make it look incredibly easy.
So Grant from range misses. Unfortunately, Adams couldn't get the rebound. So Cougars, long outlet pass from Gardner to Mai. She does well. Into the pocket again. Gardner wants it. And she'll get an obstruction call here somewhere. There's confusion on the court.
Turnover.
I think the umpire called advantage. Everyone stopped thinking there was a contact call. So.
And out of court.
It'll be a goal line throw in favour of QUT. Gribble gets us underway. And now we get an obstruction call here. It is quite noisy in here today. There's a few fans in and there's a bit of music being played. And
yeah.
There's some other sports in the venue as well. So back it goes. This time QUT. Grant with it. Oh, fires a tough one. Littleton.
Oh, Mai did well to
threw a body around but couldn't grab it. Unfortunately, the pass to Littleton not just where it needed to be. Gardner again. Coming under attention this time with Littleton. Burns works it in. She does that probably better than most. Long shot misses. Gribble gets a hand on it and only falls as far as Gardner. She's everywhere today.
That's it, and just great control Gardner has.
And we're back to a 6-point game, and it's with the Cougars. So we're going in groups of 3 at the moment, Kel.
That's it.
Cougars lead by 7, and QUT get it back to 4. And this is a chance to go back to 7. And this time we've got a contact on Gribble. Boone gives a sarcastic clap there, perhaps. Trying to get a message to the umpire. I don't think Cara Winterblom's going to take any notice of that.
No.
So Charlie Bell misses a long one.
Replay ball. Oh.
Dropped the rebound and now got pinged for the replay. So it won't be 7 this time, Kel. Unless they turn it over right here. Could be famous last words.
That's right. You're going to...
The drive from Taylor
jinx.
gets the QUT offense going. Grant with it now. Maddie Grant, that is, again.
It was great smart play there by Maddie Grant. You know, it's
She's being very patient, isn't she?
Yeah, it'd be quite tempting to, to pass that off to Keisha Grant in the corner, but yeah, brought it back.
37-32, we've got 5 to diff, 6:46 to play, Kel. They're coming hard here, QT. It's been a great third quarter to them. And again, it's not. It's a missed shot. We're playing on. Thought I heard a whistle. It's with Gardner and Unai and Carmo. They're working it out, this defensive end, beautifully. Burns, nowhere to go. Wants them to come forward.
Oh, well done by Mai.
And again, contact call, is it? Yes, it is. I think it's on Taylor this time. Charlie Bell, she's in the wars at the moment.
Yes. But doing well to keep it, as we said, she's very composed, so.
I think if there's one difference I've seen in Charlie over the last few years, I think her hold is stronger now.
Yes.
So all that time, obviously, as
gym work
you're spending in the gym, that's right.
Yeah.
All these girls do.
All the conditioning, yes.
The S&C, as we call it. And, yeah, she's certainly doesn't get moved around as much as she used to. And still presents well. One-handed.
Oh.
And she'll get it here with the contact. It's getting very willing in that circle.
Yeah, Gribble can't believe it.
I think Charlie might have copped one in the mouth there. Has to pass off to Burns, who makes no mistake. You can see Charlie there just might have got one in the jaw, left jaw perhaps. She's looking at the bench, getting zero sympathy from the bench.
Yes.
But Kel, we're back to 7. It goes
Lucky
backwards
7.
and forwards. There, top of the circle. Wants to Grant. She finds it. Now Grant nowhere to go. Has to go back to the other Grant. That's Keisha. And a lovely pass into Adams. Hits the backspace. And Adams gets the Mizuno momentum. We're back with QUT.
Looks like we've got Maddie Davies getting prepared to come on for Keisha Grant.
If you want to add some speed and energy, Maddie Davies is your one.
The youngster.
So Bell hits 40 for Cougars. They lead this one by 7, 40-33. 4:45 to play. Cougars have not run away with this one. And at the same time, the QUT side just can't breach the margin. They've had it back to 4 many, many times. And this time, Gardner out of play. Nope, Carmo.
Yeah, draw the I was going to say the foul. Wrong
Draw the
sport.
foul?
Wrong sport.
Drew the foul.
Drew the foul.
You get life lessons here, you get English lessons. We're really good with maths, aren't we, Kel?
That's right.
That's our specialty. So 40-34. And QUT with it again. They're in the orange and they're fighting hard at the moment. That turnover gets an opportunity to get it back to 5. It'll be their centre next.
Maddie
you know what that means, Kel?
Yep.
We could be back to 4.
Back to 4. Maddie Davies is having instant impact.
I think sometimes they use her a little late. But then how do you take a Keisha Grant off? So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
she's
playing,
very solid.
Playing the same spot as one of the legends.
Beautiful little pass off.
It was.
Yeah.
Madison Grant dished that off nicely. And, oh, goody, there's lots of Madisons out there now.
Yeah.
All we need now is Madison Cooley to come on for
yeah,
Cougars.
That's right.
Really throw me off. And beautiful work there by Adams, one-handed. So we're back to 3 straight to QUT. Mizuno momentum is with
back
them.
To 4, yeah. 4.
It's a 4-point game. I'm trying to get excited, Kel, but we've been here 43 times in this match. So
that's right.
It just keeps getting there.
It's going to make an interesting last quarter, though.
As our new friend, the bird, just flies in there when it wants.
Not interested in the crumbs that you put out for it.
40-36. And, backspace. She does, keeps it in.
Nobody there.
Taylor did well to make it not an incorrect centre pass, but unfortunately it does go out. So get us underway. And again, they can't get closer than 4.
I'm wondering if we'll see a change, Veve into wing defence maybe and Litherland into centre. Oh,
well,
maybe not.
With Litherland just getting that magnificent intercept, probably not.
Stop giving my opinion because something you then
that's Litherland just tearing down the floor with the ball.
That's right.
Yeah, don't make that change, coach.
No.
So back it goes. Davies with it now. This youngster, formerly with the Cougars side, played Ruby last year. Had a couple of runs in the top side, but this year she has cemented herself in this QUT Sapphire side. Veve, how did she do that?
Wow. That was amazing.
Did it because she's got a Ferrari engine in there. Somehow she kept that in through a magical pass to Adams, who gets the goal. And Kel, we're back to 4.
At 4.
And as we've been calling that goal, we've had a change. It looks like Shearer's come on for Gribble. So immediately she's
working her feet around, trying to get it.
She got sucked into that one, trying to get the intercept.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the message. Maybe that's where they break it down. Rather
Maybe
come off Charlie Bell, have a crack at some of these passes coming in.
But then you've got Gardner and Mai on the circle edge, and they're too smart to fall for that kind of play. So, Carmo.
Well, Carmo on the other hand, she picked that one off. So Cougars with it again. Gardner working with Mai. Burns. She's had a great impact on this game, Burns. Again, Mai very patient. This is where Cougars do it better than most. They're just so patient in the offense. As Gardner throws that away. I really am going home. You worked with Joel yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Joel, if you're listening, come on in, mate. I'm done. So back it goes. Veve with it. She finds Davies. As you said, made a big impact since she's come out there.
The double team, and it worked.
It was nice play. Like Grant came in, opened it up a little bit, but both defenders dropped back on Adams. So we have the big clearing pass here to Burns, and Burns.
Oh, that was good. Great patient pass by Burns.
Gets it back to Bell, back to 6, chance to make it. Surprise, surprise, 7.
7 again.
Burns.
Oh,
my, did she land on someone's foot then? Oh, she comes up smiling. That looked a little nasty. I think she may have, her right foot may have just landed on Littleton's foot. And if you've ever played the game of netball, that is not pleasant. She's trying to shake it off, actually. I do notice both her ankles are pretty heavily taped, so that probably saved her.
Saving grace, yeah.
So 8 seconds to go. Matt Davies with it at the moment. She'll have to go long, but
Gardner. No.
2 seconds on the clock.
Yes, they need to shoot it.
We've got to wait for the whistle to start time again.
Right.
So I think
that's the
Cougars will know what's going to happen here.
That's the play.
And now they've advanced it. So
I didn't see what happened for the advancement.
But they get it to Grant.
Little too late.
And as good a shot as that was, it didn't.
Yep.
It won't count. So the score is 44.
So a level quarter.
To 37. And I've got a 12-all quarter there, Kel, do you?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. So we swang between 4 and 7, and it's 7 at the moment.
Got as close as 3, yeah.
They've tried hard, QUT. They get it down, and just at the crucial time, there's a little turnover, or maybe the Cougars increase their intensity pressure. They get the ball back, and they maintain this 7-goal margin. At halftime, it was 7, and it's three-quarter time, it's 7 again.
Yeah, I think
what do you make of the first 3 quarters, Kel?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Like the Cougars, I think once they get to a certain point, they then elevate to the next level. So QUT have got to be able to match that energy as well. So hopefully we'll see that coming out in this 4th quarter.
Mizuno are proud to support grassroots netball and your feet on court. From the junior stars of tomorrow to the stars of today, whenever and wherever you play on court, Mizuno has the netball footwear to suit your game. Check out their new range on mizuno.com.au or selected stores. Mizuno is made for you, is made for netball. Like you've spoilt and told everyone it's my birthday today, Kel.
Yes.
I thought my size 11Es might turn up today, but alas.
But they haven't.
They have not.
Yes.
Anywho, thank you for all the kind wishes that I'm getting on the broadcast at the moment. But yeah, anyway, so 7 the difference here. Kel's looking for a pen that she's dropped. And don't forget, coming up, very next game at 2 p.m. here at Nissan Arena. You can still, plenty of tickets available for that one. We flicked to KO, so that'll be the platform to watch it if you're staying at home, staying out of the cold. But if you want to get out and about, it's a beautiful day in Brizzy. A little bit brisky in the air.
The tickets aren't that expensive.
No, cheap
to
as
watch
chips.
some really great netball. So
Obviously, chips aren't cheap these days. We have to come up with something better. So some of the prices of chips are huge.
Definitely not cheap as petrol.
But we've got a desperate Tigers. They started the season brilliantly. They've gone into a little bit of a hole. They're in 7th place. They need to kickstart their season today. And they take on the Titans from just before 2. We'll be on air on a KO. So all change platforms. And that should be a great match. Tigers v Titans. The Titans team just walking past us right now.
Yeah.
Bailey de Hopman de Villiers, best name in netball, walking past.
Looking very relaxed.
And of course, then we've got the USC Thunder. We're heading north. We're heading up to the north coast. We're going to Caloundra, the USC Stadium, for the USC Thunder home game, taking on the USQ Jets. Those two teams have some ding-dong battles, and I don't expect this one to be any different. If you're just looking at the ladder, the Titans, they are on 20 points. So are the Jets, and the Thunder are half a game behind on 18. So this afternoon's game's huge ramifications for this table. And make sure you stay with us. We flick to KO for the 2 o'clock game, and we're back on YouTube and Facebook for the 6 o'clock game from Caloundra. give us enough time to head north up the highway.
Great stadium there. I've played basketball on those courts, so.
What is this basketball you speak of?
That other sport.
That other sport. We don't mention that. We don't mention that one, or we don't mention the other version of the netball game.
That's right.
So 44-37, last quarter. What do you predict is going to happen here, Kel?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see QUT come out with a bit more, you know,
No?
I don't know, ferociousness.
A bit of ferociousnance from the QUT orange
That's
side.
That's right, yeah. So
well, orange means fire, so let's see if they can
really
get out
want
there.
it. Yeah, so
44-37.
see if they can break that, the 4-goal.
The 4-7 swing.
Yeah.
Well, Burns has it
Doesn't
here.
look like it.
She can get it to 8. She does.
Yes.
It went around the world, that shot, eventually dropped, and for the first time, it's Cougars. They lead it by 45-37.
Yeah, so just so Millsy's just laughing. So Hayley, thanks for the heads up. So Millsy makes quite a good spaghetti, apparently.
Indeed, actually.
Everybody's got their own, you know, family. Is it like a family recipe? And everyone has their own family.
I don't have a very big family, Kel, so it's just mine. So back with Adams.
Is it from the jar?
From the where, sorry?
From the jar.
From the jar. Paul Newman. No, it's not. It's actually very nice. I'll bring some in.
All right.
45-37, margin 8.
I'll give you the update next week, Hayley.
And it's a very good chance here for the Cougars to extend their lead. They take it.
Yes,
So
not the start I think QUT wanted coming out.
they're fighting hard, QUT at the moment. Oh, fall here for Grant. She got hit, though, by Woolno. She's out of play. If they want to win this game, they've got to start now. So it looks like we've got some changes here, Kel. We've got Shearer at keeper, Gribble as at goal defence. Taylor's gone to wing defence, so we haven't seen Veve there at the moment. And, of course, Lesage is on at goal attack now, so her and Grant are swapping each quarter.
Well, I think Taylor was very effective in wing defence before, so maybe that's the thinking there. Oh, a couple of misses.
2 misses out of the Cougars. Gives the ball back to the QUT side. 8 the diff. That's the biggest lead of the game at the moment. Nice play here. They're working it through the defensive end.
Oh, pick up by My.
My. She hasn't got one of them today, I don't think.
No.
She's normally good for a couple in a match. Gardner's had a few.
Oh.
Into the pocket. Burns. Again, driving right round. She wants the ball. She gets it. Again,
and
smart
again, that
play
communication.
I was just going to say, Gardner.
Yes.
Burns was getting a bit cranky. She hadn't got it, but Gardner just sent it back in there nice and close. Gets the goal. Great team play there by the Cougars. So 47-38. My, that fast release. That is something that's been missing a little bit today. That's a testament to the great defence by QUT.
Yeah, they have been bringing it, but again, there's just those little errors that have allowed the Cougars to take advantage.
So Mizuno momentum with the Cougar side, 3 straight to them. They now lead at 48-38. Danger signs here for QUT. Cougars, they're just starting to get a run on here. Lesage needs this or passes off well. And Adams rips it in.
So again, we saw that same play that happened down the Cougars' end with Lesage running around the front, and then, Keisha Grant, communicating with her.
So 46-31 last time these two teams played in round 2. We've surpassed that on both ends. QUT are +8 and Cougars currently +2. So that game, we said it was a low score. I remember calling it with you, and it was. We said it was almost like pulling teeth at times. It was a real grind. Both teams are really fighting hard.
And it was great defensive game. That one.
So, missed shot here.
Shearer up with it. Taking no prisoners.
Shearer swings the arms, clops Bill on the forehead, I think. Do you say forehead or forehead?
Forehead.
Forehead, okay.
Forehead.
Yeah, I don't know why I call it the forehead.
Is it a generational thing?
Cool, ouch.
Now that you're 1 year older.
Man has a birthday and cops that. Back again, so forehead across. Why don't we talk about Macy Gardner's birthday? She was 22 through the week.
You're 22 as well, plus a few more.
Yeah. Back it goes the way of Adams couldn't pull it in.
Yes. It's the one-handed grab, so there's no control really when you're tapping it to yourself. So
I'd say that for most players, but I reckon she is in control when she reaches one hand. Like we've seen her carrying the ball around in one hand. That's a nice. Hits the back of the ring, but falls in. Got the shooter's roll, and the 10 has become 8. So QUT are in the middle of another run. So the Mizuno momentum's with them. This will be for 3 straight here. Falls away on Lesage. If they're gonna make it happen, it's got to be now. There's 10 to play. Into the pocket. Veve with it. Oh, puts it in the air. Oh, Carmo was interested. She was hunting for that one. Couldn't pull it in.
Back to 7.
3 straight now to QUT. It's a 7-goal margin.
Okay.
They've still got to keep going, though. 7.
Oh, Taylor.
Danielle Taylor, outside hand. That is classic netball.
So they're reading that play deep into that pocket there.
And it's back with the Cougars. They have to go back to the mid-third. There it is. It opens up. Charlie Bell can't connect with it. She's saying I got pushed to Sunfire.
And she thought Gribble maybe got a hand to it as well.
She's been pushed a lot today. And this time it'll be a throw to Isabel Shearer.
Oh, Gardner.
Couldn't stay out of it. She fell into the circle. Turns towards camera. She wasn't happy with herself.
Yeah, no, well, she thought she got contacted there, so.
Did brilliantly. She used the closing speed to pull the ball in, but just couldn't stay out of that circle. Of course, players can only go certain areas if you're new to the game, and the mid-court players can't go into the goal circles at either end of the court. So we had a change at winger Tang. Littleton back on. We liked this when it happened earlier, and we liked that pass from Hannah Lesage. This could get it back to 6. It is.
Yes.
It's 4 straight to QUT. They're chipping away at this lead, Kel.
Here they come.
6 the difference. We've got 8:58 to play. Lesage, oh, she wanted to throw long. You saw the elbow came up. She cocked the pin, so to speak. But now they're being much more patient. Lesage again looks in, finds Veve.
Oh, she's got a run on.
And in the backspace,
nice
beautifully
pass
done.
in by Liverland.
Blows out, takes a shot and scores. Hannah Lesage light them up. And we're back to a 5-point game, 48-43. Walno with the ball now. Long pass into the corner. Gardner. We've had 5 straight here to QUT. Burns looking to stop that now. Gets herself fairly close. And Shearer with the obstruction. That'll make it a little easier for Burns. And the Mizuno momentum back with QUT. Sorry, back with the Cougars. They break the 5 straight. It was a 5-0 run. They just need to continue. Another 5-0 run here, and we're nearly tied up.
It's just a testament to QUT, you know, not giving up, and it could be, there could be another swing coming.
Great defence here from the Cougars, forcing QUT back. They're still in the centre third. They haven't been able to go anywhere.
Great pressure, on Lesage there. Yeah, they're really struggling to get it into their attacking end.
And we've got a hell ball. Yeah. Great defensive pressure by the Cougars, just when they needed it. And hands over the ball, all play. She's out of court. No.
Oh, great take.
I kind of started out of court on that one. But she's so light on her feet and so fast. As is Burns there. She put the afterburners on there.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, because both QUT defenders are now double teaming on Bell, so it's just allowing Burns to have that run out the front.
So this game has been characterised by all these runs. So QUT have just had a 5-0 run, and if this goal goes in, it'll be 3-0 back to the Cougars. And the way we kept swinging from 7 to 4, teams were going on little 3-goal runs everywhere. The Mizuno momentum was swapping constantly, and just like that, it's out to 8. So 3 straight here to the Cougars. Lesage with it now, turns into the pocket. There's Veve. Nice drive here by Lesage. Needs this. And gets it.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Nothing but net there for Hannah Lesage. She's got one of the sweetest shots in the game. Just needs to get a bit more consistency with it, Kel.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she tends to be hot and cold, but when she's on, looks beautiful.
Let's put it all in perspective. She's a young player, so playing in the big leagues at such a young age, she'll only get better. And it's 52-45. We've got 6 and a bit to play, Kel. Is it too much for the QUT side to do?
I don't think so yet. I don't think so. I think they're still in it.
Let's check who predicted what.
Oh.
You said QUT by 3. I said
did. You
Cougars
said Cougars
by 12.
12.
I've been pretty good with my picks lately.
Yeah, I think you like 12, though. You like the number 12.
What's
it used to be 27,
What's the date today, Kel?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I thought that was a clear one, Kel.
Yeah, that's right.
We've got to get on the same page. So back it goes. A great shot there for Charlie Bell. Back to 8, 53-45. Yeah, I did 27 a lot last year and got found out many times. So I've revised it down.
Don't know why.
To win a game of 27. That's huge. So back with Lesage into the pocket. Nice pass. Every game these two get that little bit better, as is Maddie Grant when she's out there. The unit is getting better for the QUT side. They've scored 46 today. Last time out against the Cougars, they only scored 31.
Oh, that was great work by Danielle Taylor, confusing that space. So
here's
forced that error.
This is the last chance, I think, for QUT. They've got a margin of 7, that magical 7.
Oh, Danielle Taylor everywhere.
Covered a lot of miles on that play. Lesage from range has to get it in. Does!
Oh, what a goal!
Hannah Lesage put the team on a back at the moment.
The bench love it.
6 to diff, 53-47. And we've got a contact call here on Woolno.
Well, she's been pretty clean all day, Woolno.
She has
She's
indeed.
had an amazing game.
Bit of a journeywoman, played for a couple of clubs. Last year with the Thunder, the year before with the Jets. Now she's with the Cougars.
Found her groove with the Cougars now.
And another goal here.
Oh,
We're back to
back
5, Kel Harrison.
Oh, we've got a timeout.
Timeout. Liz has seen enough.
Yes.
The Wayne Bennett of Netball says, I'm going to have a chat. And I'd imagine it'll be fairly stern. So she's got that look on her face. Liz not happy with proceedings at the moment, 53-48. But the team's going all right. It's just QUT have lifted their intensity. You look at the coach on the other side, Paula Stewart, Supercoach Stewart.
Yes.
And she's got a smile as big as, like she's just won lotto. So that's how happy she is with the team. But they are working really well. This is
I think so.
probably the most minutes we've seen Isabel Shearer play for a game this season.
Yeah, and she's doing amazingly well, I think, that defensive end. I like this. I actually like the setup with Taylor and wing defence and Gribble and Shearer together.
The Twin Towers, so to speak. Like
Yeah.
they're both tall young ladies.
Yes.
And so the Twin Towers, they're just causing a little grief to someone else who's pretty tall and Charlie Bell.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's quite physical in there. They'll probably everybody will come away with quite a few bruises today, I would imagine.
Don't forget, this is the first of 3 we're doing today. Yesterday, Mendy Rays, brilliant, took on the Wildcats. They won that one 67-45. In previous years, the Rays, they've struggled a little bit. Not this year. Game in hand. They're now sitting in 6th place on the ladder on 4 wins, 4 losses. But they do have a game in hand, so they can climb up the ladder if they were to win that one. So then don't forget, at 2 o'clock today, Tigers-Titans live from Nissan Arena. You'll have to flick over to KO if you're going to watch that one. And tonight, we're heading north. We're heading to the coast. I love it up there. Yep. USC Thunder taking on USQ Jets from USC Stadium. Back on YouTube/Facebook for that one. So Cougars, they lead it by 5. Liz has had a chat. No changes.
QUT need to come out with a bit of more intensity, I think. Step up the intensity in these last 4 minutes if they want to come through with the win.
Kel, I can't think of... There hasn't even been a positional change for the Cougar side. They've just run the starting 7 for the whole game.
Yes.
We haven't seen Larrica, Elliott or Maddie Cooley.
No. Yep, obviously Liz trusting in her team.
And in Liz we trust. Littleton with it. Has to... Got herself in a bit of trouble there. Couldn't see. Just threw it in hope. And with 3:44 to play, the run of the QUT side has been broken here. And nice play there. Unite caught it with the knees.
Yeah.
Back it goes. That is just slick. My on the absolute fly. Incredible touch of footballer as well. And you can see why with that pace. Burns, couldn't get it in. And Bell can't keep it in. So another chance here for QUT. 3:22 to play. It's only 5, Kel.
That's it.
Taylor again, covering the miles.
Transition now.
Lesage. She's brought some energy into this front end. She's come on in this last quarter. And hello, it's 4. So 4 the difference. So no 5, my maths is terrible.
5.
I thought the scoreboard hadn't ticked it over. So 54-49.
Oh,
Charlie
almost
Bell,
a held ball.
Unfortunately gets it to 6.
The QUT bench were calling for it, but
I think you were too, Kel.
Too clever.
55-49, 2:46 to play. Are you calling it yet, Kel?
No.
No. These ladies in orange working hard. Nice pass here, Veve. Those silky skills of hers as she feeds a circle. Adam steps in. And
nice shot.
A lovely shot. Gets the low 5 from Hannah Lesage. That calf injury doesn't seem to have caused her too much grief in the second half.
No, her movement has been, I think, has sort of backed off a little bit, but she's still getting herself in great position.
It's been a great battle, her and Carmo.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication between Bell and Burns there.
So QUT down by 5 goals in 2 minutes. That's moving. Considering they'll have to give the ball back twice to the Cougars.
Yeah, they'll have to be quick about it.
Long ball here into the pot. Oh, a couple of players went hunting, Warner and Carmo. But Unai gets it anyway. I thought she was on the sideline. Play on, says umpire Winterbomb.
Oh, great pass over everybody.
And if this goes in, I think the charge of the QUT side might come to an halt. And Charlie Bell puts that to bed. 56-50, Cougars down a little bit on scoring production. And it's not because their offense hasn't been good. I'd have to say the defense of QUT today has been pretty magical.
It's been amazing. And but in the attacking end, you know, Mai is just super consistent.
The last 3 games of the Cougars have been averaging over 70. And last year, of course, they averaged 70 for the season.
Oh, what a transition.
That was a pretty slick play, Kel.
That was pretty amazing.
That's as good as it gets, really, doesn't it?
I think so. I think that's just classic 101, what you want.
The whistle goes, bang, 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 goal. Hands again from Unai. Done a top job today, as she always does. She's had multiple GOs. She had Grant, then Lesage, then Grant again, now Lesage. And Adams, from range for her, makes rings out the back. And the ball falls away of the Cougars. So 6-goal margin, 57-51. There might be time for one more. Oh, we call time on the clock. 28 seconds to go. Start thinking about who's your best for each team, Kel.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be hard.
I don't think any one player stood out.
No, not
But there's
really.
been a lot of great performances across the board.
Yeah, I mean, you think about Belle with her strong takes and, you know, the pressure that she's been under for the whole 60 minutes.
So sometimes I think, you know, someone like Charlie Bell, like she's tall, we expect so much of her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, you know, we go, oh yeah, Charlie's just doing what Charlie does. But in fact, she's playing brilliantly, you know what I mean? So she misses the long run. It comes to an end. It's 58-51 in favour of the Cougar side. This undefeated streak going back to November of 2020 continues. Kel, the margin was 7, and it finishes at 7. So at half-time it was 7, three-quarter time it was 7, and full-time it was 7. So that's another 14 all quarter, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
So, yeah, the margins were 4 at quarter time,
right.
7 at the half, 7 at three-quarter time,
Yes.
and full-time it remains at 7. So a drawn second half. QUT will take a lot of solace out of that. But what do you make of that game, Kel?
Oh, look, what a great contest and physical battle out there, you know. Every player putting everything on the line. So it was just, I think, just those couple of unforced errors by QUT. If they can clean that up, we could, you know, and they're in the finals, could be good.
So Judith Burns all the way from New Zealand says great result for the Cougars, and yes it is.
Yes.
And your granddaughter played very well, Judith, so I'm glad you liked that one. The wing defence for Cougars played a great game. She does every week, that's Leah Woolnough. Let's talk about the, we'll start with QUT. Who's the best for them, Kel?
Yeah, so QUT for me, Danny Taylor. I mean, she was effective when she was in goal defence, but I loved it when she came out to wing defence, and I thought she played a great game there.
So, yeah, I like Little in the both ends as well. I thought she was good, but, yeah, it's hard to click. Gribble was brilliant, Taylor was brilliant, Little, yeah, there's too many good options there.
That's right.
Veve and Gardner. Who won that battle?
Oh, I don't know.
Split
I
decision?
think it was pretty even.
Yeah,
yes,
a couple they both got some brilliant intercepts.
That's
and,
right. You know,
both threw some ball away, both threw some magic passes. So it was pretty even spread there.
If you really had to say by a margin, I'd go Gardner because
they won?
No, just consistent and just strong.
She is.
Man.
She gives away a bit of height, but she's very incredibly strong.
Yes.
Let's talk ACU. Brisbane North Cougars, the winning team.
Yep.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, for me, I think Lisa Mai.
Mai again.
Yeah, Mai. I think she just, she provides consistency and just comes through and turns it up to the next level.
I say Mai again because every week we seem to mention her as one of the best on court. Yeah. So don't forget, we're back on air 5 minutes to 2. We've got a big game coming up. That's the Tigers, desperate for a win, taking on the second place Titans. The winner of that one will go and almost cement themselves in a final spot for the season. Don't forget, we'd like to thank our sponsors, HART Sports, Mizuno, Powerade, Mount Franklin, Legacy Jewelers. All the pictures you've seen today have been brought to you by our broadcast partner on Double Take Sports. 5 to 2, we go live. We're back on KO. I hope you can join us then. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Kel Harrison.
Yes, we'll be back.
Bye for now, and as always, people, be brilliant.